Hello, and welcome to another episode where we attempt to fall asleep, but we succeed because we have the help of Habibi Spice, aka me. Now, today is going to be different because we are not going to be reading a book. We are not going to be reading a story. What we are going to be reading is something that we call affirmations, which apparently everybody needs these days because you have no self esteem, you have no confidence, you have insecurity, you have etc. You know what you have. Back in my day, I did not have insecurity. I did not have lack of confidence. I was confident. This is why I'm successful businessman nowadays. And I want you to become successful businessman or woman of your own life. Therefore, I'm going to assist you in the process. And hopefully you will fall asleep too. Because when you fall asleep, guess what happened? You gain energy so that the next day you can wake up and make money. All Habibi Spice and Yahmar mugs, link in the description. I expect you to go buy one for yourself or for your friend, no exceptions. I am not asking, I'm just telling you. Go get a mug. I know you drink coffee. Everybody is addicted to caffeine. No wonder you can't sleep at night. No wonder. You think I drink caffeine every day? I don't drink caffeine 3 times a week. I don't drink caffeine 1 time a week. I'm not addicted to caffeine. What I'm addicted to is making money and relaxing. I have this cute little booklet. I dropped the cards in, so there are multiple 50 cards in here. It says 50 affirmation cards to help you help yourself without the self-helpiness. Affirmations. So I'm going to go ahead and read them to you. Maybe not all of them. Maybe all of them. We will see. But you need to realize that you need to be able to tell this stuff to yourself. Not just because I'm telling it to you, you're like, okay, you are handsome, beautiful, you are handsome, beautiful. No. You need to know, you need to feel that you are handsome and beautiful. Of course, if I say it, it is true, but you need to believe it also. This one says wonder. It is a wonderful thing to be in a state of wonder. And when I'm a good audience to my life becomes better and better theater. When something delightful happens, I can shout, encore, and be tickled when it happens again. When something maddening happens, I can laugh it off either way. I'm glad I got a ticket to the show. If you yell out encore for your life, you are a loser. However, being in a sense of wonder is very good. Wow, I got rear-ended on the freeway. Wonderful, encore. See? You cannot tell me your life is not altered when I show you this perspective. For example, there is a guy outside in the building, leaf blowing right now. Is it loud? Yes. Is it noisy? Yes. Is it affecting the audio of this video? Perhaps. Will you hear me shout encore? No, Habibi. I want him to leave. But I am in a sense of wonder, because I wonder when he will leave. See? Next one. Affirmation number 2. Joy. Let's see what they will say about joy. To enjoy something, I simply need to add joy to it. Joy is like butter. I hate butter. I can put it on anything and it will make it way better. Nope. Today, I will add joy to everything. Really slather it on. Today, I am the Orville Redenbacher of joy, and life's popcorn is about to get it. So people who hate butter, fuck them, basically. Because all this analogy make me want to throw up. I hate butter so much. I hate Orville Redenbacher popcorn so much. So what is the deal here? What do I do? Maybe I need a different analogy. What is joy to you? What is something you love to eat? Cookies maybe? Maybe apple? Maybe banana? I know you like to eat banana, don't lie. Maybe smoothie. Maybe manouche. Maybe falafel. Maybe shawarma. Maybe etc. So let's say you like eating banana. Slather it on your life. Today is a good day because banana. See, it's working already. Oh my God. Look at the weather, it's raining. But it's okay because banana. Simple. Very simple. This affirmation book is genius. Affirmation number 3. No need to do. No need to do. I am exactly where I need to be, exactly when I need to be. There is nothing more I need to do. I mean, yes, there will always be laundry and taxes, but in terms of my life's path, I don't need to do anything because I am already here. I take a deep breath, relax, and trust, and then do laundry. So, I love how they always manage to ruin it somehow. They decided to put the word tax here in the month of April of all months. No, it's May now. Ya Allah. So like this could work. You are laying in bed right now. You have nothing to do. And even if you did, this is not the time for it. Small things that you need to do in order to keep going, like do laundry. These are things that you cannot go without, unless you throw your clothes out and then buy new clothes, which makes you a bit weird, peculiar, awkward. Nobody does this. Not good for production. But that's besides the point. What this means is that where your life is right now is where you're supposed to be. Stop aspiring to be something else. Stop trying to climb the wall, and maybe the wall itself is your destination. Maybe the wall has beautiful mural on it. Maybe the wall has beautiful graffiti on it. Or maybe the wall is an indication that it should not be climbed and that you should walk alongside it instead. Maybe. Number 4, right? I wonder how many we will get through. Authenticity. Authenticity is the name of the game. Whatever comes up, I will feel it. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. Whoever doesn't get it, doesn't have to get it. But at least they know it, because I've said it. And that's way better than leaving a passive-aggressive note about it. For example, the leaf-blowing guy outside. Will I regret telling him to stop? No. But also he will not stop, because I'm not paying him. If I had the option of spending my money, I will not spend it on a guy to make noise in my ear. Especially not while I'm recording ASMR video. But I believe they finish now because it is peace and quiet again. Anyway, be direct, be honest, say what you feel, be true to yourself. Because if you are not true to yourself, then nothing around you will be true to yourself. You will gather bad friends, you will gather bad relationships. Things that are not you will attract themselves to you, and then you will lose your sense of self within them. Make sense? I kid, it makes sense. Guess who is here? I give you 3 seconds. You're right. Barack Obama, imagine. Larry. Affirmation number 5. Engagement. Today, I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. I will smell flowers and pet dogs, and maybe walk around barefoot for a while if I'm not inside a 7-Eleven. At the very least, I'll have a day that's slightly more interesting than average. And at the most, I'll have a startling epiphany, or make a friend who will change my life forever. No pressure. Okay, this makes sense. Don't be a boring piece of shit, what it means. You take the same route every day, why? You know the saying, all roads lead to Rome? Okay, you might ask, what if I am not going to Rome? I don't care where you're going. Take a different road for once, Habibi. Look at different trees for once. Look at a different sidewalk. Maybe the sidewalk on this side is broken a little bit, you have to cross. You memorize this pattern, and every time you take this route, you cross over. But maybe if you take the side that is broken, it will have the more beautiful view. Just because the road is a bit more hard to go through, it does not mean it should not be taken. Maybe it add 2 minutes on your Google map or Waze. So what? 2 minutes. If I tell you, I want you to drive to my place, it's 2 minutes away. You say, oh my God, you are so close. Then how come when you're picking a route and one is 2 minutes longer than the other, you don't take it? You don't want to drive in traffic? I don't care. In 10 years, will you remember those 2 minutes? Or maybe you will go across something that you've never seen before. Vitality. Number 5 maybe, or 6. I am healthy and vital and strong. My radiant love of life fills me with healthy, vital and strong cells. Yeah, use the same words. Each cell is a warrior. Everyone has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try and penetrate my cellular army. Didn't think so, chump. Okay, Habibi, like if you say your cells are strong, I respect this. But like if someone put a sword or knife through you, this is not going to help. So yeah, you can maybe feel that you're strong. Maybe supplement, take vitamin C. But saying I am vitality is not going to help you. Sorry, Habibi, affirmation. Clarity. Stopping and listen to my inner self. I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage. So your inner self and your mental chatter. Right now your inner self want to fall asleep. Your inner self is looking forward to rest because your body needs it and your mind know it. And you might be working against it with all this chatter in your brain. Like, oh my God, there is a guy outside leaf blowing. What am I going to do? Well, the guy outside leave, and now you are left with your chatter in the brain, but your body still needs rest, whether the guy is outside or not. You should be able to recognize that. Okay? What is this, number 8? Story of my life. As I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story, where every character is doing their best. And let me tell you, it will be worth it when I earn that Pulitzer Prize for Best Inner Monologue. Okay, that's kind of cringe, but I get it. Even the characters that are wicked will be good characters in your life. Leaf blowing guy, my best friend now. See? These affirmations are not only helping you, but they are helping me. I'm so happy now. I am a changed person. Next video, me and leaf blowing guy will be making it here, whether you like it or not. Generosity. I don't know about that. I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there is more than enough to go around, and that the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like the one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. Sometimes you need the black sheep. Not every sheep needs to be white. Just like not every character in sitcoms should be white. You ever think about that? Probably. Number 8, options. As I open to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options. That's true. Life is a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest without limiting through thoughts like, you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato. You definitely can't. But I like this because sometimes we forget we have free will. You do have free will whether you believe it or not. You say no. If I don't go to work in the morning, I cannot pay my bills. Okay, you're right. You're not wrong. But if you go to work in the morning, are you able to pay your bills? Be honest with me. It doesn't matter. Hello, boss. Sorry, I'm reading affirmations and I need to listen to my inner self. And today, my inner self is telling me to stay at home and watch Netflix. What do you tell your boss? Your boss is gonna be like, Ya Hamar, come into work or you're fired. What are you gonna say? Fire me. You have free will, boss, right? You play with their intelligence and ego. You have the free will, boss. If you think it is enough to fire me and it is the righteous decision, then go ahead, be my guest. But firing me will not rid you of the problem you have at hand, which is a sad employee. Your new employee will be a hassle to train and a hassle to keep, just like I was. So you can either give me this day and get on with it, or go ahead and delve into a journey of hiring and interviewing that will leave you wanting to die. Win-win. Gentleness. Gentleness. I speak with gentleness and I listen with gentleness. I align with the gentlest part of myself, and I take joy in being receptive, open, and unafraid. I am like a baby deer who's best friends with a baby elephant. The baby elephant wraps its little trunk around my shoulders, and we lie down gently on the grass, daydreaming and talking about what sorts of humans the clouds look like. Very funny. Like, hey, look, does this cloud look like a Zionist? The baby elephant will be like, no, this cloud is not a piece of shit. Understand? Ideal partnership. What are we, number 12? Who's counting? Somebody is counting out there. If leave comment, tell me. I am a rare and precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. My ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free-flowing, except the previous one. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. And to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she might be paraphrasing Rumi right now. This is you finding your perfect match. Maybe there are perfect matches in the world, but you're telling me you can find a perfect match among this many people. You can find a good match, but you will never truly know if there is a better match out there. It's funny, I was going to have this be the last one. And guess what it is called? It's called patience. Congratulations, you've been granted more patience. Patience. You may start using it right away, or much later. Waiting a long time is the sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. Can you believe it? Look at this. You're still reading and you haven't started getting annoyed yet. Oh, I'm annoyed. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office. I don't know about that, Habibi. Every time I go to the post office, there happen to be a line in front of me who has to do the slowest work a post office can do. Whereas I only need a couple of seconds. Sometimes you ask yourself, what if I had gone 5 minutes earlier, 2 minutes earlier, or 30 seconds earlier to the post office? I would have avoided all this line. Perhaps, but also maybe, that when you leave 30 seconds earlier, maybe you would have gotten hit by a car. This is just the reality of it. It brings us back to, you are exactly where you are supposed to be right now. So stop aspiring to be somewhere else. Stop aspiring to become something else. There is plenty of someone else's in the world. What the world needs more of is authenticity. 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 You understand what I'm saying? When you are your true self, you are existing properly. And your true self right now requires some sleep. So go ahead If you counted how many we went through, let me know. Because I could just count the cards, but I will not. I will leave it up to the smart ass in the classroom. You know who you are. I hope you sleep well tonight. I will leave you with this. Have sweet dreams. And I will see you next time.